This is the Civivi Baby Banter 2 TG. TG stands for touch grass. Great advice for all of us who are too online. This, you can see, is illustrated through that beautiful grass textured green G10. This knife was sent to me by Civivi actually a little bit over a month ago, so I should have made this video earlier, and that's an unfortunate thing. But what's a fortunate thing is that over that period of time, I got this in mid-June. It is now mid-July, and during that time, I've really had a chance to carry it and use it. So this has been an emotional support knife from time to time, and it's also been sitting on this desk here, getting a lot of use over the past, well, month or so. And I really love it. It's definitely a smaller knife than I like to carry and to collect, though actually on the collection side of it, I have a number of really small knives I'm going to show this with, not including slip joints, in a few minutes. But first, I want to run you through this beautiful thing here. So this is a really nice clip point blade, which is a little different from the other Knafs designs and Ben Peterson designs. Ben Peterson is the guy who started the knife company Knafs, and you may remember him, probably remember him from the Blade HQ videos. He was their media guy for a long time, and so his logo there, let's see if I can get it in focus, W-I-U-G, what is up guys? That's how he started all of his videos, and I think he probably starts them that way now. So that's his logo. He seems like a really nice guy. I've never introduced myself to him at Blade because he always seems super busy, but he seems like a really nice guy. I'd love to have him on the show sometime and talk about his career and his knives. But until then, I got this, and I really love it. And I love that it's called touch grass. Definitely something we all need to do more of. Well, I can't speak for you, but I know I do. So every chance I get, usually it's early morning, I go out. Okay, here's a little bit too much information, but I go outside with the dog to do some business while he does his business. And I like it, the opportunity, because it's dark and it's cool and the grass is wet, and I just go out there and, you know, touch grass. We'll just say that. Let me move on. So clip point blade here, really nice saber grind on this thin blade stock. This is 14C28N blade steel there. True to form with Civivi, it's kind of a micro marking right there. And there's the What Is Up Guys logo. You've got a really nice bronzed, what do you call it, thumb stud, as well as, oh, that's it. I was thinking the clip. And then you move back. This way, you've got the crossbar lock here. And I got to say, for such a small knife, this crossbar lock is awesome. It just drops back in. It's really, the action is so loose and nice. It's like one of those knives that occasionally I'll test it. Is this too loose? And of course, no, it is bank vault solid here in terms of wiggle up and down and left and right, but it just drops in, which is unusual for me anyway. I don't have too many crossbar locks in my collection, but it's unusual in that it's such a tiny blade. It's not like there's much of a weight assist with a long, heavy blade to go back in. So it's just a testament to the awesome action, and I would imagine the design and geometry in this area, in the tang and that crossbar. Really nicely done. Super sharp. I mean, you know, it doesn't need to be said, I guess. But here, let me cut a little paper with it. There are a couple of really cool things about this knife I'm about to show you, but I mean, super sharp as it comes. Let's see. What is it? Oh, the thumb studs are titanium. That's what I wanted to mention. These anodized thumb studs are titanium, which is nice. And but here's something that I find super cool, and I'm sure you guys know about this, but look at this. How useful is that? You get tweezers on the clip side or the lock side. Pretty nice tweezers, I gotta say. Not quite Victorinox tweezers, but they'll do in a pinch. get it in a pinch. But actually, I tried to get a very small splinter out of my wife's hand with this, and the splinter was micro. I must say I did end up grabbing my Victorinox tweezers, the small tweezers on my Classic. And since they're angled really sharply right up at the tip instead of kind of rounded like that, they just grabbed a little bit better. But I mean, you know, it was a very small splinter, so I have no doubt that this would do great at most tweezery things. And then over on the, speaking of Victorinox, much like Victorinox, on the show side, you have a toothpick. And I will tell you, this toothpick is awesome. I would love Victorinox to adopt this toothpick or something like it. I am one of those guys who uses his toothpicks, so you know, my brother gave me a used Victorinox a few years ago, and I bought a 5-pack of new toothpicks. I couldn't stand the thought of using the same toothpick as my brother, though I love him dearly. That's just a little too close. And I do like the Victorinox toothpick, but nothing beats this. I mean, this is amazing. This gets in there. And then it's spring-loaded in this little slot with that arc. Very nice. I love this. And I love the dual-tone G10 here. You have sort of an Indian red and then a olive drab. It's not quite a British racing green. It's like and it's not quite an olive drab, and it's definitely not a hunter green. There's a little more yellow ochre in there, but it's a beautiful color green, whatever it is. Maybe grass green, you might say. Very comfortable in hand. Of course, you use the choil. It's so small all the time, and I can get a 4-finger grip on it. If you have absolutely giant mitts, you'll probably get a 3.5 finger on there. But I just love this knife. I don't know, I haven't kept up with Ben Peterson's work too much, but I haven't seen him do a clip point. I love the clip point, at least not that I remember. But I do remember him talking about how he likes his knives to be sized like this, so that you can hold it like this, control the tip with the 4-finger, and still have a great grip on it. And this does that perfectly. So I am digging this. Civivi Baby Banter 2 TG. Let me show it with a couple of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me show it to you with 8 really cool small blades. Just cause. Let's see, here is the micro or mini, I can't remember what it's called, Recon 1. Pretty sure they still make that by Cold Steel. Here is the Launch 9. So same handle, a little bit shorter on the blade there. This is an O-Stop Hell designed by, this is designed by O-Stop Hell. It's a Bestech, really cool knife. What is this thing called? Can't remember. It's named after a flower. About the same size. I really like this small size, even though it's not much of, I don't carry them too often, like I've been carrying that. That's the Off-Grid Baby Rhino. Here is the Merino MM by Pepperwool. Very cool knife. Let's see, we got the Shamshear by Boker. It looks nothing like a Shamshear, which is a big sort of curved scimitar-like sword. Here it is with the Pinkerton Dash by Concept. Cool little knife. 2 more here. Here it is with the Finch Runtley, the legendary Finch Runtley, about the same size, so you get an idea. And then this is absolutely gigantic by comparison. Here is the Micro Jimbo. So you get it's a little bit bigger, but if you know the Micro Jimbo small knife, this is a small knife, this Baby Banter. And just so you know, let me see, I have it right here. The blade length on this is 2.34 inches. 2.34 inches. Awesome knife. I really, really like this. If you love small knives, If you're a fan of Ben Peterson's designs, or you just want to get a new Civivi, something cool, something a little different that you'll find so many uses for, I definitely recommend this Civivi Baby Banter 2 TG. That's touch grass. Good advice.